Hey guys, I'm Adriana. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the gold set from Morphe. These right here. It is a total of 23 brushes, and as you can see, they are old gold. They look really nice for display on your vanities or any other place where you put your makeup. I will be attempting to use the 23 brushes that come in the set to see how they perform with foundation, blush, contour, and stuff like that. So I'm going to be using the Morphe Y6 and the Morphe Y7 to do my foundation. I'm going to use the Y6 on one side of my face, and I'm going to use the Y7 on the other side of my face to see which one performs better when it comes to blending out foundation. For my foundation, I'm going to be mixing the Inflatable Pro Matte by L'Oreal and the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm just going to tap this on my face like this. And on this side of my face, I'm going to be going in with the Y6. It feels really soft in the face, but it doesn't seem like it's giving me that much coverage like I would get it with my beauty blender, but that is fine. This foundation is also not full coverage, so that could also be the case. And when the other side of my face, I'm going to be going in with the Y7, just like I did on the other side. I'm going to put in some foundation all over my face. To see how this one works out. Both of these brushes are for foundation, but one is a flat top and the other one is a round top. This brush also feels really nice on the skin. It's really soft, and yeah, it seems like it's blending my foundation really well. So that is really nice. Honestly, I would say that both of these brushes go really well for foundation. You could go with either the flat top, which is the Y6, or the round top, which is the Y7. I would say I like the Y7 a little more than the Y6. I feel like the Y6 kind of just sucks in a little more foundation, and you need to use a little more of the product just to get a little more coverage. So next, I'm going to be using my concealer. And for today's video, I'm going to be using the new Bare Minerals concealer, the Bare Pro. This is in the shade Tan Dark Neutral. I was actually sent this by Influencer. It is also a really good thing to subscribe for. You pretty much have to do surveys, and they send you either free makeup, skincare. They can send you food as well, and a lot of other stuff that you can just review. For every review you get more points, and as you unlock more points, you can just get more badges, and as more badges you get, obviously you're going to become a higher rank, and you can get like more makeup like this. So it feels really creamy. I'm not sure how much I would need of this, so I'm just gonna use this for now. I'm going to be using the Y10 to buff out all of the concealer under my eyes. Oh wow. This is actually really, really good coverage. So as you can tell, it pretty much hit all my dark circles, and it does not look cakey. It does not feel heavy on the skin, which is really, really good. Especially if you want to wear it throughout the day and you don't want it to crease, you don't want it to feel heavy or cakey on your face. Really, nobody likes that. It really, really looks beautiful on the skin. I am actually really impressed with this. The concealer from Bare Minerals. Next, I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier powder, the translucent powder. I'm going to be going in with the Morphe White One brush. It's really fluffy. It feels really, really soft. And I'm just going to go in with it and put it underneath my eye, just to set that concealer that I just put on my eye, underneath my eyes. All of these brushes so far feel really, really nice and soft in the skin, which is really good. Next, I'm going to do some contour, and there's two different brushes you can use for contour. There is the Y5, and there's also the Y4, which is a little more of an angled brush. This one's angled and this one's a little more fluffier. You can use whichever you want. I personally like to use the angled better. I feel like it defines the lines for your contour a little better. So I'm going to be using that brush for today. For my contour, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And as usual, I'm going to be going in with the first and the second shade. Just mixing them in together. And defining that line. With the same brush that I went in for my concealer, I'm going to grab the lightest shade, this one right here in the middle, and I'm going to brighten up the underneath of my eyes, since the concealer didn't brighten up the underneath of my eyes at all. So I'm just going to go in with that shade and try to brighten up a little more my eyes. Next, I'm going to be going in with my blush, and for that I'm going to be using the Morphe Y3 brush. It's a very fluffy brush, and it's just really soft, just like the other brushes. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop using that. For today's blush, I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar blush in the color Hush Blush or Make Them Blush. One of those two. I received this blush in this month's BoxyCharm. Next, I'm going to be putting on some highlighter, and in this set, luckily we do have a front brush. This is the Morphe Y13. It looks just like this. And for today's highlight, I'm going to be trying out the CD Color Glue Duo Cream and Powder. It looks like this. I got this in my Ipsy bag this month, and the highlighter is really, really blinding. I really love the highlighter, especially because I have a darker skin tone, so it's amazing. I'm not sure if I'm using this right, to be honest, but I'm really trying. Ooh, there we go. This is a really, really nice highlighter. It goes really well with my skin tone, like I said. but you can never have too much highlight, right? Oh my goodness, this is really, really pretty. I don't know if the camera is picking it up or not, but it is gorgeous on the skin. Okay. Then next we're going to be using our eye brushes. So first I'm going to prep my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion, just like that. I love this because it really helps my eyeshadow stay all day long. And I already did my eyebrows off camera because I'm not really great at doing eyebrows and I'm trying to get better at it. So that's why I did them off camera, just to save myself any trouble or any extra time that I might take doing my eyebrows. Today I'm going to be using the Pure Soiree Diaries palette. It looks like this. There are some gorgeous colors in here. We also received this in our BoxyCharm a couple of months back. So it is like, BoxyCharm is just really, really great when it comes to makeup. And so first, to set my eyes, I'm going to use the shade, the second shade right here, just to set that primer that I just used. And I'm going to be using the Morphe Y16 brush. And I'm just going to apply it all over my lid, like so. Next, I'm going to be going in with the next eyeshadow, which is Gala. This one right here. It's a little more on the brown side, but it's not too dark. I just want to put it all over my lid so it gets a little more warmth, so I can use the rest of the eyeshadows and they can blend out easier. I apologize in advance if you hear a lot of noise. I do live right next to the freeway, so and it is California, so there is a lot of traffic, especially at this time. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Splurge, which is this one right here, just on the outside of my eyes with the same brush. Actually, I'm going to use another brush because that one doesn't seem like it's working really well for me. I'm going to use the Morphe Y18 brush. This one's it's still a fluffy brush, but it's a little bit less than the other one, so maybe it'll get into my crease a little better with that color and give it a little more warmth. Which it is actually working. Next, I'm gonna go in with the color Stunner, which is a little more orangey color right here, just to try and give it a little orange on the outside of the eye, and it can brighten up the eye a little more, so it won't look all neutral colors. Next, I'm gonna go in with the color Epic right here. It's a little darker brown, and that I'm going to be going in with the brush Morphe Y19. It's just a little bit longer than the other brushes, so that color can really get packed into my crease. I'm not gonna take a lot of it because it seems like it's a little too dark and I don't want it too dark. So I'm just going to pack it right here and smudge it out. Next, I'm going to be using the color Snaggy. This one right here. And this one's a little more of a purple shade. I'm going to be using this one a little more in the inner corner of my eyelid with the same brush. And it's just so I can get a little more color in the outer. I'm just going to pack it like this and blend it out a little, not too much. Just like this. And then I'm going to go in with the brush Morphe Y22, and I'm going to go in with the same color, Snaggy right here, and I'm going to go in the inner corner of my eye, just so I can get it a little darker. I just have to be really, really careful. I'm going to be taking the brush Y20 and going to use this one to pack in some of the eyeshadow in the center of my eye, since there is no shader brush in this set. I'm going to be using the shade Cosmo right here in the corner and just put it in the center of my lid, just to brighten up the eye, to give it some sparkle. It doesn't seem like it's picking up much pigment, so I'm gonna go in with my finger and try to pack it in there. Hopefully it gives off a little more pigment. For my waterline, I'm going to be using the brush Y21, which is a flat brush. It looks just like this. I'm going to be using this one to pack some of the eyeshadow underneath my waterline. I'm going to be going in with the shade Epic, which is going to be the dark brown shade. I'm just going to put it all over the bottom of my eyelid. I'm going to do my eyelashes right away, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, the lashes are on, the eyeliner is good. And last but not least, I'm going to be doing my lips. I'm going to be going in with the Jonte Blue Brown Sugar Lip Liner Pencil. Looks like this. I believe we also received this in a BoxyCharm not too long ago. Okay, and then I'm going to be going in with the Galactic Beauty Matte Lip Paint in the color Posh. And we also received this in our BoxyCharm. It is one of my favorite colors as of right now. It is gorgeous. It looks something like this. And last but not least, I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Slick Setting Spray to set all the artwork we just did. And there's never such thing as too much setting spray. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video for further content, and if you have any suggestions, you can always leave them down in the comments down below. And I'm going to be linking as well my Ipsy and my BoxyCharm referral links. I do not get any money whatsoever out of this, but it's just so if you guys really want to join. For the brushes, I must say that I love those brushes. They are really soft. They all really surpassed my expectations when it comes to foundation, blush, contour, and highlighter. I really felt like they are really good quality brushes. They are really sturdy. They're nice and heavy, so they're really not going to break. I love the brushes. I will also link down below the Morphe website to those brushes if you guys just want to buy them. This is all for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.